Yo, what's up, everybody? Play right games? No. Yo, what's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? TUP and Playboy. Man, I haven't heard that in a while. TUP. Oh, I think Steve was talking about TUP, right? Or what happened with TUP? I forgot. Somebody was talking about in the. I mean, it looks like it's gonna push again, but we'll see. Let me see. Doo-doo-doo. Man, I haven't used TradingView on a computer in a while, so give me give me some wiggle room when I do this, because it's kind of hard to like do this stuff on what's it called, to do this stuff again here. I gotta change this color. Where's even my, oh, here we go. Oh, you know what, let's delete everything, because delete, move drawings. Let's go shorter time frame, because I want to see where TUP actually is at. We have here, we have some here, we got here, and then we have here. So, oops. Let's go back to some regular candle boys. Let's go a little bit lower, 15. I don't know, man. I can see us coming back down to here, like 433, 395, and then pushing back up, especially after, what is this, Tupperware? It's kind of insane that it bounced up so much, right? But it looks like, I mean, you have some, it already broke. Let me see. No, you have major weekly resistance here too. Look at that. Right, so you have major weekly resistance too. Let me get this out of the way. You guys can hear me, right? I'm not really sure if anybody can hear me, because I got my AC turned on, and I'm not sure if anybody can hear. But yeah, bro, I mean, we're just using weekly, right? You can see a lot of nice, like, resistance around maybe like this level. We got some nice support here. Can we go higher? Yeah, like around there. And then more weekly around this level. Maybe like here. So I'd say you're barely pushing. Let me see. 30-minute coming down. 5-minute pushing. I mean, Tupperware, I can kind of see us. Let me see. Yeah, I can see Tupperware kind of pushing a little bit towards the upside. So I can see Tupperware pushing back to the high side here. You could probably go back to like 560 short term. But, I mean, longer term, 2 week, month. Yeah, I would definitely say I'm more bullish than bearish on Tupperware. You have a nice little double bottom here. I mean, you're on sort of like a nice little trend from back here. Right, you're in a nice little trend from here. So longer term, I mean, Tupperware seems like if you want to hold shorts, shares, you have a pretty good chance of going back to like 12 bucks in Tupperware. But again, short term, I mean, you might bounce from here to 560. I would wait till maybe you close this gap at 353. So if you want to long this, right, for shares, I say just wait for the gap fill, maybe somewhere around this area. So that'll be a good support for shares on Tupperware, honestly. At least I think so. And then Playboy, man, these are all like things that I've never looked at. Playboy, like Playboy, I didn't even look at Playboy. Is Playboy even? Can you even trade Playboy? Yeah, I don't even see Playboy, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Bitcoin TA. Bitcoin's going down. I mean, I don't really need to do too much TA on Bitcoin, to be honest. I think Bitcoin's going down. Where's the 2 week? Yeah, on the daily, weekly. The week is bear. 2 week is bear. The monthly is about to go bear. Probably somewhere around maybe next month or something. The 4 hour bullish. The 1 hour is about to go bearish. Yeah, I mean, let me see if I can find BTC. BTC. Bitstamp, I think. 13 bars. No, not. That's a different chart. Coinbase, Binance. What do I usually use? Yeah, you have some nice resistance up here. I think you have some more solid resist or support like around this level. Probably, I'd say like here. No, not there. I mean, I think Bitcoin is going down strictly on the fact that, you know, let me see, where can I actually get trend? You can't even grab trend from anywhere like this, right? So, I mean, I could see us pushing back down to trend here, like at 27.4-ish, and then push up to new highs. Or you basically come all the way back down to like 15, 16K, somewhere around this area. But again, I am not necessarily, I wouldn't be longing here on Bitcoin. That's my own opinion, right? I wouldn't be longing too much on Bitcoin. Keep in mind that every single month, right? Every single time you close the bear month on Bitcoin, let's use a longer chart. Let's use Bitstamp, right? So this is my overall, right? So this is my actual overall, what I think is going to happen to Bitcoin. And I'm actually surprised this chart is still here, right? So I think target is like up here, right? So my target for 2025 is 13 right here. So my top, right, is July 2025, 130K on Bitcoin, right? But I do think that we're going to come back down one more time and then we're going to shoot up really hard, right? So you guys see this dramatic push like this, right? From April 2020 to like April 2021 within that year, right? I think it's going to happen again. I think we're going to come back one more time. And then in 2024, May, June, July, we're going to bottom out. We're going to shoot up like crazy like this again. And again, it's just what's happened every single time, right? Every single time we've done this. Every single time we've done this. We run for 975 days from a specific month, right? Peak. And then after that peak goes, after 975 days, you tend to crash pretty hard. Again, 976 days, right? From that month close, 976. Push up, right? Up to here, peak, and then you crash, right? From here, right? 976 days, right here at July 2025. I think we're actually going to peak right here, and they're going to crash really hard. So, again, I do think Bitcoin's going up, right? You can definitely see a nice little trend here. You can still see like a trend here. Let me see, if I had to pick a nice trend from the monthly, it'd be like this. Something like, it'd be like that. This would be the trend on Bitcoin like this, right? That's the real trend right there. Because that's when your stochastic is actually hitting these lows. So keep in mind, this is what I think is going to happen. I'll give you guys a small little like arrow, whatever. I'm not going to mess up this chart because I don't want to. But Bitcoin, where's my arrow on this? Arrow. So, what the heck? So I think we're going to come from here, come back down somewhere here, right? And then you're going to push back up like that. But this time it's going to be something stupid like 130K or whatever, right? So that's what I think is going to happen. I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. You know, these moves to the upside don't really, you know, I don't really care about too much. But again, that monthly is getting, you're already up here. I think like every single time you hit up, you come back down, right? You at least have some sort of trigger down. Look at this, even here. Come back down, you come back up. Come back down, you come back up, come back down, right? You haven't even gone past relative high, which is 47.6. So we're already up here. Again, I think we're going to come back down possibly to like 21, 20K here and then shoot up like crazy, right? Because this is your trend. And the actual, let's see. So your actual trend fib, right? Should be right here. Your target is going to be like this. If you're just running this on divergence, right? Next target would be 83 to like 104K. that's your next target, right? You already hit that. You already have 1, 2, 3 touches. So this would be essentially a perfect long to the upside right there, right here. So again, Bitcoin short term though, like I said, I think Bitcoin's going down. And I think Bitcoin's coming down to like somewhere here, like 18, 19, 20K, somewhere back to trend before bouncing up super hard. So that's what I think is going to happen with Bitcoin. Top red, and people are talking about Playboy maybe running too. Playboy, PLBY. We'll go back to Playboy. I've actually never even thought about PLBY. There we go. The monthly looks, the weekly looks okay. On the monthly, we're technically bullish, so I can definitely see a push up. On the daily, when's the actual earnings though? Loss. I wouldn't take chances. If anything, I would short Playboy. You do have like some nice solid, what is it called? You have a nice solid trend here, right? So you have your major trend here, which runs like that, and then you have your minor trend, which is running like this. So, I can definitely see us pushing back to like maybe $2 before crashing back down. But I honestly, I don't care about these small like Playboy and stuff. This is all, if you're gonna long it, I get it, right? I would say this is a perfect long back to possibly $2. So I can definitely see the $2 happening again. But there's so much better plays. Look at that. Historically, stochastic perfect entry, you run hard, right? Stochastic perfect entry, you run hard, right? Stochastic perfect entry, you run hard. But again, this is on earnings. So earnings is August 8th on Tuesday. I don't know if I would risk it towards earnings. Let me see. This is Wednesday. A week later. You've been pretty solid on that 4 hour. Look, 4 hour. Push up. 4 hour. You push up really hard. 4 hour push up. 4 hour push up. I would definitely long Playboy, right? So just on TA by itself, I'd definitely long it back to probably up here like $2. But I would get the hell out before earnings. Like I would not touch this. This probably would be a really good entry on Monday. To ride this from 180 something to like $2. So I definitely wouldn't be against somebody actually trading. What is it called? Somebody trading Playboy up to this like specific range, right? So not against it, but keep in mind that earnings are like right around the corner. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it'd be a very good, like it's very short term, right? It's extremely short term. So yeah, I definitely, let's look at Haken issue. Haken is bullish. Yeah, yeah, I would long this. What's their average run? 150 to like 180. I'd say probably this touches like 210. I can probably guess that this maybe goes up to like a 210. Let me see on the daily. Daily, you have some really nice support, some resistance here. 2, 4. Yeah, that makes sense. 210. Yeah, I definitely long this till Wednesday on that 4 hour trigger, right? So 4 hour. See how much it actually. You know what? Let's look at the contracts. How much are these contracts? Because now I'm actually kind of interested. I'm trying to see how much they actually are. Just running it on, what's it called? Like running just like weekly contracts. Give me 1 second. So, where do we close? So let's go to PLBY. We'll go to Playboy. And especially if it's getting hyped up, let's say like on Reddit or something, you're probably gonna have like retail going in to buy these contracts, So, bro, you can't even, they don't even have any contracts for these. You could buy these for, you can buy the 2.5s for Playboy for 10 cents a pop. I don't think it's going to get to, I really don't think it's going to get to 2.5 cents. But just to kind of gamble on these if you want to, like it makes sense, right? Just to kind of gamble on what's going on here. Let me see best. We'll go to details. Yeah, everything's being sold for 10 cents. I could probably see this run back to like a 20 cent for the 2.5 calls expiring August 18th. So I would definitely take a risk, but very small risk on Playboy. I wouldn't do your whole portfolio on that. It sounds Oh, what's up, bro? Thank you, man. Thanks, bro, for the $10 thingy. I wish I had like you don't want me to do TA for you or something, bro? Anything? I know it's been a while since I went live, and I appreciate every single time you guys give me um a super chat, man. It's always cool to see, man. I love seeing you guys. But yeah, Playboy. At least tell me, hey, yo, bro. At least tell me. No, I know it's right. I know it's you, Raul. But if you want me to work on something, bro, tell me. I'll do some TA for you, because just I appreciate the super chat, bro. But I'll do something for you. Just let me know. Playboy, yeah, like I said, Playboy is cool, dude. I think Playboy is a solid entry right now. Right at Monday open, but you're looking at probably, I don't know. It's risky with earnings, honestly. Like I don't know if I would want to risk. I don't know if I would want to risk, trading Playboy on earnings. It looks extremely risky. So that's all all your cash, all your money. You guys can do whatever you want. Let me see. Solana. What is this? Logarithmic? Auto adjust. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, no, I'm bearish on Solana, by the way. I'm not sure if I'm really not sure how to otherwise tell you guys, but I'm pretty bearish on Solana. What the hell? Hi there. Let's see how this works out. I've been trying to use I've been trying to use what is it called, the line chart for support and resistance, because I started using it for lower time frames and it works out decently. Probably has something here too, like that, like right there. Yeah, I would guess Solana's probably coming back to like $19.84. My guess, right? On the daily, right? So you have like weekly. You have your weekly. The daily is actually bullish. Damn. Okay, yeah. And it looks like you might come up to a retest trend here. So let's do this. So you have your major trend here, right? So you got major trend there, and then you have your minor trend right here. So that's fine. So actually, this might actually run up pretty nicely soon. So you could push up probably back to like a $29 or at least 25. So yeah, I'm definitely bullish. Solana's gonna close that perfect entry on the day in 1 hour. Last time you ran that, right? You essentially bounced off support weekly and then went up from $14 to 19. So damn, maybe even seeing like a $5 push from here is not bad. So 28. Yeah, I can see Solana back at like 29, 23, and it would probably give you a really good entry to retest that bottom of the trend, right? So it'd give you a really good retest to come from here to like there, like here, and then come like right back down, something like that. But overall, still pretty bearish on Solana longer term. What does this look like? Oh, that's wild. What the heck? Can I change this? We'll go green. And then from here, we'll do red. Oh, that's cool. You can put text? How do you put text? That's cool. How do you change the size? That's a little too big on size for me. Coordinates, visibility, cancel. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even know you could find these. These arrows are a little too much for me. I think they need to be smaller. I don't like that they're so it's too much. Anyways, yeah, this is what I think is gonna happen on Solana. Basically, that's what I think is gonna happen. I would definitely say I'm pretty bullish for a short term. Apple and Alibaba TA. Oh, bro, you should have been in the chat. Apple and Alibaba. Apple. Well, Apple's gonna react, I think, to what's it called. You have a really nice support on the weekly here, right? So definitely think you could do like So as of right now, extremely just clear, like me not really doing any kind of. This is like naked TA tells me this is gonna go back down here to retest, right, somewhere here, and they're gonna bounce up. This is essentially what naked TA looks like, right? It's just a simple trend on the weekly. You're gonna come back down here, retest this trend, and you're gonna push up. So just on this, I'd say, we're going back possibly to like a 164.89 Apple. That's easiest way that I can explain this to you guys. I mean, because we can set up a bunch of stuff, right? Like we can set up like, you got some nice support here, you got some nice support there, you got more support. You got some more support there. Obviously support here somewhere that I found for some reason. I don't know. You have support there. Here, and then also like there, right? So these are your majors, right? That's your major support and resistance for the weekly. And if I had to guess, right, because you did not break these highs, you have your major resistance right there. You have some nice resistance here, and then probably on the daily, you got more like right there, right? If you go down even lower on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, yeah, I would probably say. So this is what getting rid of like the weekly. This is what I think is gonna happen, just off the top of what this looks like, right? This looks like it's gonna be a continuation of a new downtrend. So I think you bounce really hard from here, come back up to here, and either come down like this. Because again, I still think we're going back down to that trend. So I'd be super long right now. Or you go all the way back up here, close that gap, and then make a new another downtrend, and you still come back down. But again, short-termish, pretty bullish to the upside. Again, so you have one trend that can happen here, or another trend that can happen like that. But overall, you still have, what the heck? Overall, you still have, what is this? Yeah, overall, you still have that bounce, right? So this is very simple market structure. You come back down here, right? This is your general trend that happened from 2021 in December, right? You already hit a peak, coming back down a trend. I probably think somewhere on that 164, 165 area on Apple, and then you bounce back up, right? So as of right now, I do think Apple's headed to 165, back to this trend here, minimum, right? If this hits, I think we'll probably see a nice bounce to the upside before coming right back down. Or if you actually break under this trend, that's very bearish signal. So I think that you can possibly come all the way back down to 130. But for now, target is 165, or this trend here for Apple. So, everything I'm definitely very well, I was very short up until last Friday. And then I have, as of right now, I have 447 calls on SPY. So I'm very bullish going into next week. Or really just Monday. You're super cautious. Bitcoin is running this year. Mark my words. Watch the dollar. Yeah, I don't think Bitcoin's going to run this year. What do you mean, watch the dollar, bro? I mean, look, the dollar, in my opinion, right? We have two completely different thoughts on the dollar, right? You've had multiple support here on the dollar, right? I think dollar's actually going to hit 120. So we definitely disagree on where the dollar's going. Punk Skater X, I agree. BTC going down short term on the monthly. Yeah, it's going down on the monthly. As soon as that closes, the first time that it actually closed on the monthly, like me in the chat, we could have made fucking millions of dollars, but we didn't take the signal, right? The second time, I think we're all pretty, we're all extremely experienced now with our setups and with everything. So we know, if you want to join the Patreon, obviously I'm not gonna talk too much about this because my Patreon right now has created, I think, 2 millionaires in the last year, which I'm very happy about to have been able to support that, support them in that side, right? So I'm not saying it was all my stuff, but obviously it helped, right? So again, I think it's going to be a very big turn of events where everybody is so bullish on crypto. And once my monthly trigger goes bear, sometime this month, sometime next month, I think that's going to be, that's going to kill a lot of people's gains on crypto. And it's just, you're just following cycles, man. I don't think that Bitcoin's gonna run super hard this year. I don't think Bitcoin starts running extremely hard until that next monthly trigger goes, and I don't think that's gonna happen for another maybe year or so, right? But we're really right now, my chat, my Patreon, my group is really waiting for that monthly to close to short the hell out of Bitcoin, and then after Bitcoin comes right back down, closes that monthly again, or maybe starts running on the weekly again, we're gonna start longing the crap out of everything on Bitcoin, right? It's very, very simple here. Like, I'm not trying to tell you guys don't do this, don't do that, but again, look, monthly close shot up, right? Perfect month entry would have been right here, right? So you would have started longing at 19K, 18K, 16K, and then you would have run all this up all the way up to like 32K, right? What's the high? The high was, yeah, like 31.8, like 32-ish K. So you would have made at least 100% gain on that, right? And again, that looks like you're going to come back down, bro, right? Again, what happens? Monthly closes, you come all the way back down, right? Monthly closes, right? You went from 64 down to 30K, so a 50% drop, right? Monthly closes, you went from these highs of 67K all the way down to 16K. Massive drop. So minimum, I am looking at us dropping back at like a 19K or somewhere around this range, bro. Like, I don't see this happening any other way. Again, just my opinion. You don't have to do what I do or do what the chat does. It's all whatever you guys want to trade and stuff, right? It's all you guys. I don't really care what you guys do. And right now, you guys already know that we're gonna be there. You go. So right now, SP, and then also SPY, right? SPX. If you notice on the daily, right? Again, the reason why I'm long is because recently you've never really had more than a 4-day drop without a recovery, right, to the upside, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 bear candles and push up, right? 1, 2, 3 candles and you push up. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles and then you push up, right? 1, 2, 3, the fourth candle you push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fourth candle, fifth candle you push up super hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you eat this whole thing up and you run up from 406 to like 414, right? So again, really very simple. It's just, I don't want to say it's like basic math, but it's just statistics, right? It really is just kind of like, you know, like I think that statistically, I think right now, I don't want to say I'm super bullish on SPY because I'm not, but I do think we're going to start running up, right? At least a little bit back to maybe create like a trend up here at 452, and then you can see like some kind of a drop. But here, we'll give you guys major levels on SPX right now. We're around this range here. So this is what I think is going to happen. I think you're going to come right back up. So let's go with... So first, let's go to daily, right? Daily, you have resistance here, some more up here. You're starting to see some support there. Let me get rid of this, right? Major support, major support, major support. Oh, that's the weekly, crap. Damn it. There we go. No, we do not want to use the weekly. Daily. There we go. Daily. So daily, boom, we have some there. Here. 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 Let me see. Here. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. The 4 hour. Man, I don't want to do all this. This is too much, honestly. And then what we can do is what I like to do is now you're looking at your horizontal rays of structure, right? So you're looking at where you're actually more than likely to come back up. So right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you see big areas of power, right? So next area you have here, then you have here, and then you have that drop here. Right, and then not a lot of like major support here. So again, if you're trading short term, I mean, this is all stuff that I can like you learn in the Patreon and stuff. But Recently, again, you bounced off here, which again I think you actually have really good support like here. Or there we go, right there at 448-ish. So I think minimum, I think you jump back up to like a 450-ish, right, on SPX before coming right back down. So that's why I longed on Friday, because I saw that support right here in the like midterm from the daily, and I think that we're probably gonna go back to 450 before coming right back down. So I don't even know what I was doing right now with SPX. To be honest, I kind of lost track of where I was. Coin gonna go to 80. Yeah, coin's still going down, bro. I mean, I think we called it in the. I think I told everybody to short to like $90 or something, and I didn't even take the short. So just tell me you love me. I love you, Raul. I do love you. I got puts on PFE. What do you think about Pharma? I think what's let me see. Pharma. Pharma is crap. What is Pharma is? How do I filter? I know that we can filter, bro, but I'm trying to see stocks, funds, futures, forex. How do I filter again? Indices? DXY, Bank Nifty, economy, bonds. I think it's funds. There we go. I think it's funds. I think it's here. Pharma. Healthcare, right? I think it's healthcare. I know there's a fund for it. I don't even know what it's called. Usually for direction, that's what I look at. I look at the fund. Let's go with Pfizer though. Weekly. Oh no, yeah, weekly I'm bearish, bro. So I don't know why you would have calls on this. I definitely say Pfizer's gonna keep going down. Short term, any gaps? Long term, daily. Daily looks like it actually might bounce back to like 35, 53-ish. I definitely see some nice support there, so watch me do this. Right, resistance. There we go. Some more resistance like right there. Some more right here. Yeah, I'd say this is your trading range for now. Whoops. Let me see what else is down here on the daily. Sorry, I'm using my laptop and I always forget how difficult it is to... There you go, that's what I wanted to see. So where is Pfizer? Or at least the next level of Pfizer, right? Because you're down here. I mean, the next level of Pfizer... I don't know, bro. This is... I mean, you're on the top of range on the daily. So you're right on range here, right? And then you might have some more here. So I think for now, this is going to be your major daily trading levels in Pfizer. And it looks like you already broke under. So I'm not extremely confident on Pfizer going up from here. And then you already closed the bear week on Pfizer. So I mean, if that daily closes bullish, then sure, I can see this pushing. But short term, let me see, bullish. Actually, yeah, I can probably see this jumping back up to like a 35.50. Higher than that, I'm not really sure. Because keep in mind, like, you already closed the weekly bear. You generally run 2 weeks, and then you pop. 1, 2, 3 weeks, and you pop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks and pop. 1, 2, 3 weeks and pop. 2, 3 weeks. You might pop a little bit, but honestly, I'd say maybe short everything on Pfizer. Like if you see it come back to like 36.7 or maybe fill this gap here, I'd say for the most part it's good shorts, man. And again, you're gonna close a 2 week you're gonna close a 2 week pretty soon. I don't know. I don't know if I would long this, honestly. I mean, you're on... What about the weekly? On the weekly, you have... I mean, I have to do this all over again. We're all over here, so let's do this weekly. Do you have anything significant on the weekly right now? On the weekly, no. I mean, you're on range, bro. Like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're on like, yeah, you're on range. Like, look at this, right? Like, if you actually just had a pick, small range, like, look at that. You're right in the middle of range. So minimum, I think you come back down to 33.71. You know what I mean? Like if you had to pick a range here, like that's it. Here are your weekly levels, right? Like this is it. Weekly, and then some more up here, and then right there as well. So run it. You know, support and resistance is relatively easy. You know, you don't need to take too much time on setting up your chart. So I mean, right here's your weekly. You're right on the middle. I can see you. I can see Pfizer. Yeah, going back up to maybe like 36.30, but then ultimately I think you're coming back down. So you might actually push up bullish right now, back to this level. Maybe fill this gap at 37.13 before coming back down. But short term, yeah, I'd say bullish just because of the hour and the 30-minute are bullish. But as soon as you hit another perfect entry on the 30-minute, I think it's time to short, bro. Look at that, right? You're still on the downtrend on the 30-minute. So look at this. Where's the hour? We can probably get a clearer. There you go. Yeah, you can probably get a clear perspective here on the daily. So you have a nice little downtrend from here, right? For the most part, that's kind of essentially like your. There you go. So I mean, if this breaks, right, you can long this back to like 36, but I don't think longs right now are worth it. Yeah, even on the, let me see. What happens when you hit the low part on Pfizer? Yeah, dude, you already broke trend too. I mean, I don't know how to tell you, but you already broke trend. I mean, I don't like this either. I don't like that. I don't like this. This trend looks funky as well. Yeah, I mean, you already broke that monthly trend. I can see you. If you hold shares, you can probably expect, us to go back up to maybe like a $45 Pfizer. But again, you're looking at shares, bro. You're looking at just shares. I wouldn't recommend options right now. If you want to sell calls, maybe like go down to maybe like a 35, like buy $20 in the money calls and sell against it, because I think for the most part you're gonna trade sideways or down before coming back up to 45. But yeah, short term maybe a little bit up. Overall, I think Pfizer's going down. I'm not too bullish on pharma right now. It doesn't seem like it. Oh, let me see. Brainer. Brainer, no brainers. Watch for Riot DCA, no brainer. Yeah, right. Yeah, everything that involves Bitcoin miners, I like it. Right. Everybody knows that I like Bitcoin miners. I love the return. I love just holding Bitcoin miners. Right. So if you're gonna DCA Bitcoin miners, I think it's a better idea than actually longing Bitcoin. Bitcoin for gains is stupid. I don't think Bitcoin's gonna go anywhere as far as gains go. Because if you long it right now, you need Bitcoin to hit like all-time highs again for you to double your money, which is dumb. If you want to actually make gains, buy the Bitcoin miners. They're gonna move the exact same way. There's no reason for anybody to long Bitcoin on fucking for gains. Can you do TA on Shiba, please? Probably down. I'll go over SPX again just because I actually want to see where SPX is right now. It looks like, where are we? Moving up? Yeah, we're probably gonna push up. See, we're probably going back up to 450. Everybody knows right now. Everybody from the Patreon chat, you guys already know that this is probably gonna close a 5-minute VC soon, right? So you guys already know what that is. 5-minute VC on the 5-minute. So I mean, I definitely say longing right now is not a bad idea. We'll go with the Ray. Where's my Ray? Here we go. So again, your next major resistance on the Rays are going to be here. You already have this area. You have here, 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 right? Should be a little bit higher like that. There we go. So again, pushed up. Again, you're already above resistance at 448965. So I think we'll probably keep pushing towards the upside. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, I don't do things until confirmation. So if you wanted to front run this, right, this is a very easy front run considering the 5-minute is already starting to go towards the bullish side. And again, the only reason you actually short this is you have your new trend here. Your new trend here on the 5-minute. So there's your trend on the 5-minute. Right now, easy longs. I think everybody in my chat already knows that this is like an easy long, like from like right here somewhere. Like if you want to, long there. Run this up to a previous on the daily, and then it would be right there, a little bit under that relative low right there. So you're looking at a 5-to-1 RR, which is really nice right there. But again, wait for confirmation, right? When that confirmation hits, you run it up. And then if this is a real rally, you keep adjusting your stops, right? Look at this. You adjust your stops under every single candle, under every wick. So the 5-minute pushes, you adjust your candle to like a 448945. The next candle closes up here, the wick's down here, you adjust right under that wick your stop loss. And again, you keep doing that because if SPY rallies hard, which it likes to do, this might keep pushing to like 450.08, whatever, right? So all you got to do is just adjust your stop to the previous candle here, to the previous wick low right there. That's all you got to keep doing. So again, 30-minute is bullish. The 1 hour is about to go bullish. The 4 hour, right? It looks like it's canceling. So I would not be surprised if we actually see this 4 hour close bullish sometime in the next, from today, tomorrow. The daily is already right here, right? Keep in mind, almost every single time on the daily that SPY has closed on the daily, you ran up pretty hard. But look at what once you hit these lows, look how long. Let me measure this. Let me see if I can. Where do I measure this? Where's that measuring thing, right? Measure, magnet, measure, right? So keep in mind, whenever you touch like these lows, right? Look at this. Look at for how long it actually goes before you actually start pushing up, right? So you run for 20 days, keep going down. Once you hit the stochastic low, this happened once, right? Again, you hit that stochastic low, you kept running for like 29, 30 days before you pushed up again, right? Same thing. And again, back here, you hit stochastic lows on the SPX. You kept running, you kept pushing for 32 days, right? Before you started pushing back up. So again, as of right now, let me get rid of this. As of right now, again, don't go against historical trends, right? You hit that stochastic low on the 20 level 15. You keep pushing sideways or down for the next 30 days or so, right? I'm expecting the exact same thing to happen, right? You're going to see small recoveries to the upside, but for the most part, I can almost guarantee you that in 30 days, you're probably going to be you're going to be lower than where you are right now. So by like September 6th, you're probably going to be down at like 440, possibly down at like 4275. So let's get rid of this, right? Let's remove everything, right? Let's look at the weekly, because that gives us really good levels of support and resistance, right? We'll go to the daily just because we actually have better alignment, right? So let's go with this, right? You have some nice resistance here, or support, sorry, you got support there. You have support here, resistance like somewhere around here, right? And again, I'm just doing this fast to show you guys right there. Your next range is down here, from here to here, and then from here, and then there. Nice double bottom right there, and then right there, right? So you have a lot of places where you can rebound, right? Personally, I think if you actually see a hard rebound, you're going to see it here, right? I can almost guarantee you that this 435 level is going to be a major, is going to probably be a major zone of rebounding, right? Or this level here. these are my two big levels of a rebound, right? Where I actually think that you can rebound extremely hard on SPY. But let's remove this again, right? Remove drawings. Let's go to the weekly. Let's check our ranges here, right? Easier to see with the line chart. Right here. Where are you at? Right here. So again, you have a move there. You have a move right here. Resistance there. Major resistance there. Support. Same here. Right, you have major bounce from here. Major rejection off these levels. And then also major bounces from... I don't want to go lower. I think that's fine for now. But again, these are essentially your weeklies. Weekly should be a little bit higher up here, just because we already have our weekly up there. Boom. This one should be a little bit lower. It should be here. And then we should have another one right there. Actually, you know what? I don't like how many of these look. You have major bounce there. There. Major bounce here. And then this one should actually be a little bit lower to there. So many areas where you can actually rebound from, right? As of right now, I can definitely see SPX going a little bit higher. And then we'll run horizontal rays to give us a better understanding of where it can actually run to. So you have, oh, right, you have your areas here, there, right there, and then again right here. So very big zones on the 4 hour. So as of right now, right, you're still pushing a little bit high on the SPX, but I think that as of right now, these are going to be your major levels of where to actually go. I think you can push up tomorrow. It's back to 449, 450-ish, somewhere around this range before dropping, right? It kind of already looks like you might drop, actually. So you kind of actually already see like you might drop on that 15. So just be wary of that on longs. And again, 5 minute on that VC. If it closes, obviously long it. If it doesn't, you're going to come right back down. And then you have a trend. But again, yeah, I think you're going to bounce up on the SPX. And then that's ultimately, though, I think we're going to end up a lot lower in 1 month from now. It just, logically, that seems like what the case is going to be. Logically. Yo, what's up, dude? What up, Steve? What BTC miners are you gonna go to? I still like BITF. I like BTBT and HUT. I try not to. Mara does like to run up a whole bunch, but I think they're all gonna give relatively the same multiple if everything runs up. Honestly, that's what I think. Lucid, LCID, weekly. So let's see if we can get something a little bit easier here. So right off the bat, definitely bearish on Lucid. I'll tell you that much right now. Right, so you already have a lot of resistance there. You already broke support, right? And then you have, I'll say, probably somewhere right there. Daily. Yeah, you're consistently going lower. I'd say probably Lucid short to like 636 before maybe seeing a bounce up. But I think depending on earnings too. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. I don't want to give TA on Lucid because you got earnings, right? So this can definitely push up or down wherever. So I'm not going to really give any TA on Lucid just because earnings is around the corner. You do have a nice little downtrend here on the daily. So again, if this just breaks alone to the upside, I say long, but for right now, I won't give any TA on Lucid because, you know, earnings is on When is this? On Monday? Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait till after earnings to see how it reacts. But thank you guys for joining the live. I think, it's been a while since I joined, but this is a nice little warm up to hopefully go back to my lives every single what is it called? Every single week. I will try to go back on live every single week. We'll do the Neo right now. Oh yeah, Neo's going back down. I'll go with that. I would definitely want to short Neo right now if I was more liquid. Yeah, you're on major resistance here at 1556. Are we on the weekly? Is this weekly resistance? What is this on Neo? Why do I have this? What is this on? Oh, you have a gap here. Whoops. So you have a gap. Is this trend here? Is that trend? That's a horrible trend. What is this? Move this up a little bit. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, I mean, you still got to retest. I'd say Neo's going to come back to retest. You already shot up. You're hitting resistance. Apparently, this is resistance for something. I guess I did something here. Is it line? On the weekly? No, this should actually be here for resistance on the weekly. And then this should be here. This looks like it's fine. Should be a little bit higher. And then this should be like somewhere like here. What about the daily? Daily looks like it's double topping, right? Nice little double top there. Oops. Yeah, I definitely like the short on Neo here. The 2-day generally is a pretty good short. It's a late short actually. The 2 days a late short. So what about is a daily a good way to short it? The daily's a good short. The daily peaks. No, I don't like. I think I would like better an actual confirmation. What about the 3-day? How does the 3-day react? 3-day short. Eventually, 3-day short. 3-day short works. 3-day short on these highs. This 3-day. Oh hell yeah. 3-day looks good. So January 2, January, yeah. So once this 3-day goes, I'd short for like 2 months out, right? So you already had this 3-day close up here. Oh, that completely ran up, so that wouldn't even work either. I wouldn't trust it right now. The weekly looks like it runs shorts. Daily 4-hour is bearish. You already hit resistance. I don't know. I'd wait for Neo to break 1417 to short it, honestly, because you can always just trade sideways here. And it's been pretty bullish, so I'd have to wait for Neo to break that 1432 area to short it back down, because it does look like you could have a nice solid trend here. Let me see. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think Neo. I think you're gonna come back down here somewhere, and then you might like pop up. But from here, if you want to short it, I say wait till this 1430-ish breaks. Short it down to like a 1230, and then maybe you want to long it on this trend here, I think. But yeah, I would definitely be okay with shorting all this right now. 6-hour is bearish, obviously. 8 hours should be bearish as well. Oh yeah, yeah, I'd be comfortable longing this down here. I would definitely okay with shorting. Oh, not longing, but shorting it. Yeah, I think Neo's going down. You could trade sideways or you come back down. I do not think that Neo pushes higher above this relative high of 1618. So I'll end it with that. But did you hear about Neo and Mercedes? I don't really care about the news between Neo and Mercedes. I don't think it's big news. I don't think it's game changer news. I don't, unless it's something crazy mainstream or something, I don't really care. I actually think the Shopify Amazon news is a lot bigger, but that was already announced like maybe like a month or a couple of weeks ago. I think that's huge news for not necessarily Amazon, but for Shopify and for increased revenue. So I am super bullish on Shopify on fundamentals. Fundamentals wise, I think Shopify is going to do fantastic. Um, Again, Shopify actually looks like it's going to come back down hard on that monthly, right? Monthly. So look at that. So this looks like trend here. Let's go on the weekly. There you go. See, I would not be surprised at all. And I'm pretty sure, whoops. I'm pretty sure Shop already, did it break trend? Let me see. We'll double check to see if it broke trend. Let me see. No, it's right on trend. See that? Right on trend, right on monthly. Would I long this? How does the daily react? Daily, slow push. Daily, sideways, sideways. The weekly. The weekly goes. The weekly goes, and it goes, and it goes. 4 hour. I mean, yeah, I think I would long Shop as long as you actually have a trend touch here. So I'd probably long Shopify at like 57 bucks exactly. But again, if you that's the bad part though. If you actually fill this gap, that means you break trend. So Shopify would do something like this, come down, fill gap, do this, and then immediately go back down again, like that or something. So not too confident in Shopify right now. I think I would rather wait. Yeah, the 2 week just gave into. Let me see what happens on the 2 weeks. Sideways, sideways, and then pop. Yeah, I would wait till long Shopify once we actually get down here on Shop. So I would definitely look at loading shares on Shopify because it looks like as of right now it does look like it's gonna break that trend. So I'll wait. But yeah, Neo, I don't think it's gonna go past relative highs. I'm not too confident about it, to be honest. There you go. Look at that. Told you guys. There's that 5-minute VC close in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I can definitely see us pushing all the way back up to like 450-ish, which is around this level. So again, this is just, again, this is just where I think it's probably going to go. Somewhere like, again, I can probably put this a little bit higher, like right there. Some more resistance around like here. No, not really. I'd probably say like around like, let me delete this one. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that was right. Let me see, there we go. So probably around here, resistance around this level, like there. That's what I think. And then here, probably like, well, why is there 2? Yeah, this range looks good. Line, I'm gonna do this. 30-minute. What does a 30-minute look like? Oh, let's go to the hour. Because generally, what I used to do is just the hour for like swing trades and stuff. So this, you have this here. Right, and then you have your previous hour, which is right there. You have this, which is previous put, which is right here. Then you have, well, this is way back there, like that. So if I've had to pick on the hour range, this is what I'd guess. Probably back to like 450, 451. This is a pretty solid range though, so I definitely add some nice resistance right there, I think. But I think for the most part, once this breaks 449, I think you'll push up. I think you can push up pretty hard. And so far right now, it does look like you're going to push up with that 5-minute closing. So again, see, you close that 5-minute. I would take this long every single day. Every single day. Long, easy long, long position. Take the trade here. Right, ride this up to next target. This, put it right under relative lows, and you're done. This is basically your trade, right? And you can risk whatever amount that you want. Doesn't really matter, right? This really, this risk is what? Risk. Where's the forecast? Man, I always forget the forecast is at. Forecast. Right, your risk here is 0.06%. 0.06%, right? But again, you can make this risk whatever. If you risk $100 on this 0.06 drop, you can make 500 bucks, right? So that's why it's a 5.48 RNR, essentially a 5.5 RNR. So a 500% gain for whatever your risk is. If you risk $1,000, you can make $5 grand off of this whole push to the upside, and that's just off of a 448 to what is this? 448 to 450 push. Yeah. So, anyways, I think I took too long. There's some free sauce right there if you want to take it. I don't really care. But I will see you guys on the next live. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Raul, for the super chat. I love all of you guys, and I will see you guys hopefully on the next live next week. Bye bye.